Every time I jump on your streams, it's like, I don't. What am I even doing?
Listen, hello, welcome to YASSERTV. Welcome back to the channel, people. I'm back with my guy Joey. And yeah, man, this was supposed to be like a simple, one of those football chat and show. We'll just go over a bit of news, talk about whatever's out there, and other than that, we'll see what the chat's saying, kind of thing. I think that's kind of how this rolls. You get, that's how this is easy, like a bit more interactive on that. Yeah, man. Other than that,
I see you and TTM talking to each other in these chats.
yeah, TTM's my guy.
I see you guys. Don't act like I don't see you guys. I see both of y'all.
Yeah, TTM's my guy still. I know him from Ranch's chat.
I forgot I had to pull up the chat on the second window while I'm on your stream. That's why I was just doing my apologies.
Nah, you could do that.
Big up, bro. Big up at TTM. It's good to see you, G. Yo, like, really, the only thing to talk about is, I'm gonna be honest, there's two things to talk about from this weekend so far, okay? People are starting to realize we have a star boy. That's one. People are starting to grasp that we actually have a real star boy. Like, they're starting to grasp it, and they're like, oh, it's not just Chelsea fans talk. It's real. Like, this is real. Like, we're gonna have to deal with this guy for the next decade. Like, this is real. And then the second thing is Arsenal's injuries.
Oh, I've seen that because I watched.
Those are the two stories from this weekend so far. Like, those are the two stories. Those are the two biggest stories. We're going into this this window. We're going into this group of games where Gabriel and their whole entire left side of their defense is going to be changed.
You're right.
So those are the two stories to really talk about. Like, obviously, we deserve happiness with Esteval. We deserve happiness.
I hear that.
Like, I don't know if there's a player. There hasn't been a player since Aiden that has brought this type of joy to me. Like, even Cole didn't bring this kind of, like, I loved Cole's first season, and I like knew he was gonna be, like, I knew after the first game he was gonna be good, but this just feels like different. I don't know what about it feels different. It just feels different.
Apparently my mic is low, and your mic, they're just saying they're getting an echo from you.
I'm getting an echo? You're getting an echo from me? A little echo? Let me try to turn mine down. My
Okay. I think here it is. You should be able to hear me now, people. I think I accidentally didn't turn on my mic.
I could go get some headphones.
So you know what's funny? Basically, we can hear each other through the whole thing that we used to connect here, and they can hear me through your speakers.
Okay,
So
cool.
essentially,
TTM's good.
my mic was off, if that makes sense. My mic was off, but they could hear me through you. Okay, that's crazy.
This is one of my favorite shirts.
What's that?
Attack on Titan.
One of them anime stuff. Yeah, I don't do the whole anime thing, so I barely know anything.
Oh, see, I'm a big anime guy. Big anime guy. I'll be watching anime, but after our stream, I'll be sitting down watching anime after this.
I mean, there isn't anything else to watch in it. I think if I look again,
There's a really good. If you haven't yet, there's a really dope show on Netflix.
yeah.
Called The Last Samurai Standing. Fire.
Yeah. What are you saying? Portugal's playing today.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
Portugal's
sure
playing.
Portugal's playing today.
Armenia.
And the group and Norway, Italy are playing today too. That's a big game.
Yeah, Norway, Italy.
They're number 1 and number 2 in their own groups. In that group.
I hear that. I didn't think of that actually. But you know what it is as well, yeah? Thinking about the other thing. What was I thinking about? I watched Holland the other day. Geertruida, bro. The guy, the right back from the ex-final player that plays for Sunderland now, yeah? He kept getting ripped at right back. Timberland play right centre back for one game, yeah. You know when it's that two centre backs, yeah. That's like say, do you remember what Tosin and Chalaba did against Sunderland? It's kind of like that, but Tosin was covering the right guy, innit? He was covering Bobby. But imagine if Chalaba went across and covered Bobby, didn't get him, and then Bobby got the ball back out. Did you get it? That's essentially what happened, yeah. Against Poland, and then we drew 1-1. Bro, that was, bro. Oh my days, man.
I'm sorry, bro. Like I know you really rate Timber, and I think I rate Timber too. I'm not saying he's bad, but bro doesn't touch Reece James. He don't touch him.
Oh no, I've been telling people this. I'm like, bro,
yeah, and you watch him enough, bro. You watch the Dutch team enough. You watched him before he reached Arsenal too. He don't touch Reece James.
I'll be honest, bro. He don't even start. He don't start, you know, for Holland.
What?
He doesn't start for Holland. They play Dumfries at right back.
Exactly.
That's
exactly. He can't even start in his own position in his country. Exactly.
Hey, it is crazy though. I think he had to play because Dumfries was out and someone else was out. So they ended up, I don't know, figuring out who they wanted to. Obviously, Frimpong's out as well, so he would have played Frimpong. So yeah, man, this Frank de Boer guy, bro, he went from doing his thing in the first time. I think, remember the first Nations League, we went to the final, played Portugal and lost.
That's what it is, TTM. You right, bro. That's what it is, bro.
What did TTM say? More of a manga guy. I burned out on anime.
No. The last comment that he posted.
Okay, Timber's textbook definition of doing all the basics or remind me of Saka. Yeah, I think he just does everything well, innit? To the point where he can't really.
He's a good baller. Let's not get it twisted. He's good.
Yeah.
I don't like doing this thing with Arsenal players because, like.
Yeah.
I feel like there isn't one guy on Arsenal's team where I'm like, wow, like you're amazing at what you do. Everyone's just really good at what they do. You know what I'm saying? There's no one guy where I feel like you separate yourself from everybody else. It just feels like you're just really good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really good. But nobody like blows me out of the water amazing.
I think they're a good team. Like, if you look at their team, yeah, they're a very good team. But the bit that I don't really like to talk about all the time, yeah, because then it just tells you you're a hater. You know how they say, like this team doesn't want to play Arsenal because they're very, hard to break down, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, like, Burnley used to be hard to break down with Sean Dyche. The only difference is, yeah, if you look at Arsenal, when they defend, they strip, like when they lose the ball, they all go into like this compact system. Which means, and if you really compare it, they're better than a Sunderland and all that. Like the quality of footballers they have there are higher. So of course it's going to be hard to score against you. It's not simple, innit?
They're
It's
a
simple.
high-level Stoke.
That kind of thing. But my thing's always been that's fine as long as you have some potency going forward, innit? And they don't.
Some type of X factor is my problem. I don't feel like they have any type of X factor on this team. Like there's nobody that just stands out to me. Like Saka can do it on occasion. Like, and I think he's very good.
Yeah.
But once again, just goes. I don't think anyone's excellent. I think everyone's just very good across the board. And honestly, if you want the one excellent player, it's Gabriel.
Yeah, for me.
Gabriel is the excellent.
Even in
player
that game yesterday, did you see how he was he was threatening again from the set pieces and whatever the crosses Esteban was putting in, yeah? He was the one getting to them. Or just about. So
Wait, can you say that one more time? My apologies.
So the crosses and the Esteban and the free kicks was taken yesterday.
Yeah.
Gabriel was probably the only guy that was getting to them. Now his threats from set pieces is crazy because he almost gets to each one every time. And all of a sudden you realize it's not Declan Rice free kicks. Especially, you get me, that someone has...
It's not Declan Rice that's making it happen. Let's just put it that way.
That's what I'm trying to say. But
yeah, it's not Declan Rice.
Because
exactly.
my thing's always been, crosses is one of the most simplest thing you can do in a game. because it's a percentage thing. You get it? Where you look.
I mean, yes and no, right?
No, but there's
Like,
two
there's
types.
a quality behind crosses, but
Yeah.
like there still is a volume part of it. In my
Yes.
opinion.
Yeah. But there's two types. So like this, the way Pogba crosses, or like Beckham and them, man, is different to when the other normal players do it. Yeah. There's a bit of extra ball striking and that kind of thing. Yeah.
A little bit more swerve.
Yeah. There's a bit
better
more
curve
level.
on it.
That's different.
Placement's a little bit better.
But in terms of just crossing the ball, everyone can cross the ball, because you just kind of putting it into a certain area, and then essentially the guy in the box adjusts his position to get there. Does that make sense? So it's not really that the ball's always pinpoint, but it's the anticipation of the ball as well, stuff like that. I'm not saying the ball's not being accurate with the way they cross it, but I think that's important. I think a lot of people miss that out.
Let's put it this way. I think Neto's crosses is probably his best attribute.
Mm-hmm.
And last year, when we didn't have a real striker, it looked like his crosses, or Sancho's crosses even as well, just wasn't getting to the target. Well, that's because our player that was in the box, Nicholas Jackson, wasn't getting to the spots that he needed to get to for these crosses to be successful. Like that's the reality. And Gabriel is probably one of the best in Europe right now at being able to get to those spots and outdueling his opposition in the air to win the ball. Like, he's probably the best in the world at it right now. So it's like, it's a huge loss. It's a fucking huge loss for Arsenal. Yeah. Like once again, it's like the whole Arsenal, like, all right, so, like, let's just kind of put it into perspective, the way that they've been playing football recently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Maybe minus Sunderland, okay?
Yeah, minus.
But the way that they've opened up games is from winning a set piece. They've opened up the game because teams have defended them in a low block, right? So they're defending them. They're trying to defend them. Most teams defend them pretty well, and then they break open the game with a set piece. And 95% of the time, that set piece includes Gabriel. 95. So now, remember remember the question I asked? I kept on asking Arsenal fans yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, what happens when Gabriel's not there? How do you guys deal with this?
Let me say this as well, yeah. For me, if you really think about it, I've always said that individually they have good centre backs, yeah. So like Saliba's good, Hang Hincapi's good. Like, you know how we look at ours and think, this guy might not be it, whatever, yeah. They have good one, but you don't know if they all how their chemistry is. How Saliba's chemistry with Hincapi in the game. We don't know if Oscara, his Capi works, if anything happens to Saliba. Individually, they're good. But I've always said, that's the question mark that you guys are going to find out with Go In-Game. Because it's essentially they're finding out on the spot kind of thing. That's how they're finding out whether it works.
Let me go grab some headphones.
Alright. There's something. Yo, big up to everyone in the chat, man. I appreciate it. The previous stream, kind of, I don't know, I started the stream and it crashed. I don't know what happened. And then obviously Joey jumped on. So kind of, that's why the other stream kind of went the way it went. Joey's gonna get some headphones. And yeah, there's 16 people in the building. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Big up to Nems, A Solomon, Paris Mandem, always here. Big up to you, Waving Edge, Cole Palmer, Rasta Stocks. Big up to you as well, my bro. And Chills, and of course TTM. Anyone that's not subscribed to Joey, his link's in the title as well. Make sure you drop him a subscribe. It won't take you away from the video. So no excuses. You know what I'm saying? No excuses.
Damn, these are dead. One sec.
Let me have a look. What's the chat saying? There's something so uninspiring about Arsenal squad. No hating, but basic. Like Joe says, no X-ray. Yeah, you don't feel like they're gonna turn a game around sometime. You look at it and you think, You know what I'm saying? Normal. But my thing has been, you can see from yesterday, they're very worried. Even though some people are saying we don't care about the Bayern Munich game because we're technically already high on the table. We don't mind finishing
I don't
second.
think that they take it that way.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't think that. You think they're gonna just throw away a Champions League game? You think Arteta is gonna throw away a Champions League game? We'll see.
I don't know, you know.
We'll see, bro. We'll see.
Ooh. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but I found out it's one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those things. When you, the thing about them is, if the manager adjusts his game, in terms of allows him to be a bit more attacking going forward, I don't think that they will necessarily score goals. Because even the guy that we didn't rate in Marino scoring goals, you know. So that I don't think that's necessarily an issue, innit? I think if he loses any of these games coming up, so if he loses to Tottenham or drop point or Bayern Munich, we know that Arteta does that PTSD thing, innit? He'll just go fully defensive and see if he can just nick goals there, here and there. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's what I think.
I can't necessarily. It's hard for me to believe that Arteta goes into that Bayern game without playing like a weakened squad. Like it's very hard for me to believe that he does that.
Okay. The reason why I'm with you is because we've seen it before where he does that thing, innit? Where
Yeah, but that's like FA Cup, Club World, like FA Cup the domestics. He'll do that. Like into a Champions League game, I don't know, bro. Isn't it at the Emirates too?
it's at the Emirates. But the thing about him is, you know that he plays players even if he thinks they're not fully fit. Because remember, he did that against us last season. Declan Rice had that broken toe. Odegaard came back early. Do you remember? So he was willing to sometimes throw them in if it gets him the dub. But then if it doesn't, he's taking a big risk in terms of the
But
full
he's
season.
willing to take that risk. Especially, it doesn't matter the game too. It's like there's games where I feel like he doesn't need to play Saka, for instance, and Saka's always going to play.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I just don't see him doing that. I don't know. Like in a domestic competition, I get it. Like I get where I get it. Like I see it happening. I seen it happen.
He's saying the goon is panicking. The main goal threat's injured now. It's funny.
Dude, I really want to know who has the most GA for them. I'm gonna actually look that up right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's.
I wouldn't be surprised because Van de Ven's Tottenham's highest GA.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was Gabriel.
Yeah, it could be actually. I thought they had best squad in the world, so what's the problem? That's what I've been saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been saying. If you have it, I know obviously it's 50% of the back line in terms of who is it? It's Calafiori and this guy. No, Calafiori and backline is Calafiori and obviously Gabriel. Gyökeres, listen, they probably play better without him anyway. Do you know what I mean? With Gyökeres, unless he snips the chance and gets himself the goal, like he's basically doing everything himself. So he see Paris Mandem saying we could, not like a loss to Bayern will change much. I think because they won most of their games, it's the same way we lost one of the games. Do you remember? We lost to Bayern.
I mean, I feel like you're right, bro. Like I don't necessarily feel like Paris is 100% right. Like there is no reason to, right? Like if the reasonable thought process behind it would be that Arsenal doesn't play a strong team against Bayern because they're going to have to play a strong team against Tottenham and a strong team against Chelsea. That would be the reasonable thought. But how many times have you thought to yourself about Mikel Arteta in these types of scenarios, he's been reasonable. How many times? He's not been reasonable, bro. He's always done this. He'll overplay his core till they can't be played anymore. That's a Mikel Arteta ball. He's gonna overplay that core until he can't play anymore. That's what he does. So, like, I don't know. Like, is he my guest? Is it really my voice? Like, I don't know what's going on. Is my wavy nation? But do I sound off? Alright, bet. Like, I can't hear you.
I muted myself, but I think you're calm. I think my mic was picking up my earphones, innit? That's probably it. But we're good. Random, we're back. You know what I'm saying? We're back.
Okay.
Yeah, so Arteta needs to win all 3 games because we have Villa away not long after, so we need as many points as possible. That's in the league, innit? In the league, I hear that.
What?
In the league. So he's saying Arteta needs to win all 3 games because we have Villa away.
Dude, how does Lee Gunner go 5 hours on just Gabriel being injured?
Is that what he did? But he was
Last night, yeah.
He was on with Northside and Cass, innit?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Nah, I only dropped in to see what he was saying, and then
woke up this morning. I like scrolled to find some Arsenal people crying on YouTube because that's what I wanted to watch this morning. And
hey, that's funny, you know. That's actually funny because I was thinking about this the other day. Yeah. What was it? I think I found this clip from Hussam in the summer. Yeah, where he was talking about what was it? Was it the Ballon d'Or nominations or something like that? And a player was there and another player went there, and then they.
Oh, Vinny didn't show up to the Ballon d'Or for Rodri's Ballon d'Or. Are you talking about that moment?
No. I think the rankings. Do you remember when they done the rankings?
What about him though?
I think Cole Palmer was in it, but there was certain players that weren't in it, something like that.
Yeah.
And I think obviously they were crying, innit? Some people were crying about certain players. What about Rice?
Oh, why did Cole Palmer make it? He didn't even play.
He
in
had
the
that bad
Champions
summer.
League.
No, he had that bad summer. Remember that whole season, he didn't score X amount of goals in 2025 and all that. And then I remember he had this clip where he goes, Arsenal fans, you lot always validation. Is this clip? Where is it? Let me find it.
Validation.
Arsenal fans, with all due respect, you can all kiss.
Yeah, they'll hear it.
Arsenal fans, with all due respect, you can all kiss my ass with a sand on it. Fuck every single Arsenal fan in the chat who's crying. I said the 2 imposters are Cole Palmer and Bruno. Why are you crying, you bunch of bitches? Why? I said there are 2 imposters, Palmer and Bruno. Why are you crying? Tell me. Why are you crying? What's wrong with these Arsenal fans, bro? Validation kink. Like a fucking cocaine addict. Validate me. Yeah, habibi, I said the 2 imposters are Bruno and Palmer. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, it's so funny, bro. But yeah, man. We'll see what they do in terms of, are they gonna change it up? Is he gonna force them back? Because what I've heard is some people, I read somewhere yesterday early that they were talking about he had some kind of abductor problem, but then that could be the groin. We've seen what these groin injuries can do as well with the Palmer thing as well. So obviously it's not really a good thing.
Yeah, it could be long term, bro. Like, like that's the thing about groins. It's just you could be there one day and then all of a sudden you feel it again and you're out for another 2 weeks.
100%. Yeah, 100%. So we'll see how they deal with it. Like I said, I'm with a lot of people when I said the buying game. I think the buying game is more.
I want to see who steps up. Okay, that's my question. who's the vocal leader? And Hincapié can be that. Don't get it twisted. I believe he can be that. And like that's my problem with this whole thing is like we should have had this guy. Like we should have had Hincapié. I still believe that we should have had Hincapié. But I also know Hincapié isn't going to give you the same aerial threat that Gabriel has. Like he's good aerially, don't get it twisted, but he's not going to give you the same aerial threat that Gabriel does. So like, let's see. Let's see. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Big up my G Jordy, son.
Yeah, big up my
Every
specs,
single
man.
time Jordy.
Hey, listen, listen. He's lucky. He solved one problem, which is the one you and I spoke about the whole summer, which is the Voldemort deciding. And I remember you were telling me, yo, he's gonna rest. He's gonna use us to get a new contract. And I think that's later after that is when the clip started coming out of him playing for the under 21s or whatever it was. I remember at the time.
Yeah.
And then people were like, maybe he's good. Some people were saying, nah, he's just another tall guy playing with kids. You know what I'm saying? And then he's obviously signed for Newcastle. And then you saw him doing his thing. And I was like, I'm not necessarily surprised. Because I was saying, when you're as tall as him, yeah, you shouldn't be moving the way you're moving. You know what I'm saying? You can't be having the feet you have at that size, is it? So he's doing his
I've been
thing.
talking about, once again, like, I'm a Stuttgart fan when it comes to Germany. Like, I'm a big fan of Hoeneß. I've been a big fan of Hoeneß for like the last.
He was linked to
3
Chelsea,
years.
innit?
Huh?
He was linked to the managerial job.
Yeah, he was linked to Chelsea at one point. I didn't want him to go because I just don't think he's ready for the big job yet. I think he needs to win a trophy before he gets to opportunity for a big job. Otherwise, he needs to like move up in the German ranks in some way, shape, or form. If that's Dortmund, if that's the Bayern job eventually, like he needs to move up the German ranks, in my opinion. But I've been speaking about some of these. I've been speaking about some of these Stuttgart players for like the last 2 years. Nick, last year though, like I said it to you from the beginning of the summer, like if people are looking at Hugo, they're gonna start looking at Nick because Nick scored just as many goals as Hugo last year, and he played just as well. Like it wasn't like I just scored like Guirassy just scored goals. Like Guirassy, like his play overall in most games isn't good, but he scores goals. Like that's just the nature of Guirassy.
Yeah.
Nick can link up. He wins aerial duels, all that other good jazz, and then he looked like he had a good future too. Guirassy's a little bit older. He's like 27, 28.
Yeah.
So I knew that was gonna come with them. I knew it was gonna come. I just didn't think it would be to Newcastle. Like that was like.
Yeah, Newcastle wasn't the thing in my mind, but when they slapped the money, you knew it though, and when you knew the way they slapped the money.
I said he was gonna stay. I told you he was gonna stay. He wasn't gonna go to Bayern.
Yeah.
So.
That's mad. But it's good to see him do well. I think now the issues are becoming he's not getting as much service as he was beginning of the season.
Well, that's because they don't have that many creators on that team.
Yeah.
Newcastle need more creators. They need better wing play and more creators. That's literally. You can't play Joelinton and then think that he's going to help you create.
I agree.
You can't play Joelinton, Bruno G, and Tonali and say, "Oh, I got creators." No, you don't. You have a bunch of fucking physical monsters on the field. You got wrestlers on the field.
Yeah, and some players are not doing their thing as well. Obviously, they've been unlucky with West Ham's injury, and then you also got the Elanga youth, bro. I don't know what happened to him.
Elanga, what do you mean you don't know what happened to him? This is what happens when you buy players who can play only on low blocks. He runs into space. This is my worry about the lap right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Like I'm worried about the lap because I don't know if he's adjusting to low blocks well enough right now, or if it's just an injury. Like that's my worry.
I think that's fair. To be honest, I think that's fair. I actually do think that's fair, you know, because when I thought about it, it's the Wolves game. I think is it the Wolves game that put you in that? Because I think it's a little bit of the Wolves game. Because they had 5 in the back or whatever it was at the time, and then the more you looked at their team, the more you looked like he was lost in that back line.
It was the second half of Karabag too.
You reckon?
We played a low block the whole second half against Karabakh. He had one good moment, and that was when he dropped deep into the game. She dropped in deep, and he hit the ball long left to
Garnacho.
Garnacho on the left
And
wing.
then I think that's when Garnacho scored, didn't it? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. Yeah.
Mhm.
Besides that, he had like 1 or 2 shots that he kind of messed up. You remember that? Besides that, he would.
Yeah, but he's just not getting the ball.
I
He's
think
not
that
finding-
you see that
finding the
that dopey thing that he did against Wolves in the Carabao Cup where he got sent off affected his coming back to fitness thing.
confidence.
No, his fitness. Because remember, if he played that game, maybe he got.
That
little
would
bit
have
back
been
to match
that was
fitness.
his first game back from an injury.
And then Carabao could be a little bit better, and then by the
Yeah.
time he played Wolves, he'd be a bit more sharper. But instead,
I'm
he
not
went.
necessarily like giving up on the lap.
No, I know.
Just worry about it.
Bro, listen, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, listen, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because at that point, you're still trying to see something. But I think we're also at the same time where we used to seeing Alavia and Reece James come back, look like they've been playing every day. Do you get what I mean?
Mhm.
And I think that's the bit that every player is different, isn't it? In terms of whether they, how quickly they adapt. Some players come back and they look exactly the same as before the injury. Some players come back. Everyone's just different. Like for us, the reason why we're so can't wait for a Palmer to come back is because we know maybe if he comes back, it will be exactly the same as we usually see him. Do you know what I mean? We want.
How's the echo now? I put headphones on.
I can't hear any
Shouldn't have
echo,
an
so
echo.
unless the chat can hear echo.
Yeah, chat. Let me know how's it going, bro. I'm trying to work with y'all here. Cole Palmer FC is not true, bro. That's just
That's
not
Nems,
true.
man. Listen, Nems, man. You have so many problems at Liverpool. Yeah, we can divert there if you want. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do a problem stream, we can turn it to your club. You know what I mean? Yeah, and then
Now it's good, Nems. Now it's good.
I think what I noticed over the season, is that you see the pairing, the centre back pairings. I've started to notice something in it. So one of those 2 centre backs that we don't like to see play together, Tosin and Chalobah, one of them can go with Fofana if we need them. And last season, one of them could go with Colwell. They just can't be together. You get me? They can't be together. That's what I noticed. Because when you had last season, it was a Colwell and Chalobah, and they started getting into the England team, and that we kind of got away with
And
that.
then it was Tosin and Badiashile in the Conference League, remember? They never played together. They always played separate. Tosin and Badiashile and Chalobah and Levi. Chalobah and Levi last year. That's what it was last year for the most part.
Big up to Waffle done as well. Yeah, so it's... When we started seeing them together, it was like, okay, this is how bad it can get. Because it's like, it's not even just defending ability, IQ... It's also like athleticism. Like, sometimes Fofana can cover for this guy if he messes up, and this can happen. They just don't go together. Tosin's the guy that usually sits further back, but he can't recover if anything happens. Chalobah's playing on the left, that doesn't work.
But you want to know something, Yasser? I have this weird take, okay?
Okay.
I like this version of Chelsea. I don't want any more ball playing center backs. You want to know why? Because it forces us to play a pivot of Enzo Caicedo, and Enzo gets to play deeper, and then he gets to play the type of Enzo ball that I like.
Which
the Enzo
when
I
did,
enjoy.
what game
The
was
Enzo
it that he did?
I enjoy.
Was it Wolves?
This was just last Wolves. This was
That's
just
it.
Wolves. So I would like to see that. Personally, I think that that's the way that we should play football. I've been asking for this for a while, but I've asked for it in a different way. I asked for it as if we're gonna if we're missing up in build up, right? If we're missing a ball playing center back in build up, right? Put one of the center midfielders into the back line and build up the same way.
Chills, he caught me off guard with this one. I can't lie. He goes, we got like, it's almost like he tried to get back at me, but then he realized, we got problems. Big up to Chills.
Chills is my guy, bro. So that's the way that I see it, right? I see us being able to fix this was always use one of the midfielders in build up and then move somebody else into those attacking areas in a different way.
Yeah.
And that's what he did against Wolves. So I prefer us this way. I prefer us using Enzo Fernandez as part of our build-up, and because I think Enzo Fernandez, a healthy Enzo Fernandez, mind you,
Hmm.
is better at getting out of like that what like those pressing scenarios than people give him credit for. Like now, like early Enzo, like last year under Pochettino Enzo, he looked injured. He looked kind of like sluggish. He couldn't get out of those like
Yeah, but that's
tight
the
corner
injury though. Do you
situations.
remember? Like he was looking like he
Yes,
had a.
but people weren't giving him that type of they weren't giving him that grace. You know what I'm saying? Like like here's the difference, right? Like let me just put it into perspective.
Yeah.
I don't believe Declan Rice really has the ability to do it at all. Okay?
Yeah.
Like that's not where I believe Declan Rice's strengths are at all.
Yeah.
Where I just believe the only reason Enzo wasn't capable of doing it is because of his injuries. Like that's the main thing for me. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
believe Enzo can do it.
No.
Yeah.
I think, bro, I know that I've said that if you got lower back pain, yeah, you can't even get out of bed, let alone play football. Do you know what I'm saying? So when someone's telling me he got an hernia injury, the thing is that you know how I knew it. I started to see Enzo. People started complaining about his mobility. Do you remember that season? Everyone's like, he's not even mobile. What? And I was thinking, but we've never complained about his mobility. So how is it now we're complaining about mobility unless he has some issue? Because Enzo, it was never a mobility thing, where it was like he's a player that just doesn't move. Then okay, cool. Like Tosin, we know he's not the most mobile.
Yeah.
So if he doesn't look mobile, we're not necessarily gonna spot it if he has an injury. It's just because he's never really mobile, isn't it? So one of them is what it is. But with
He's
this,
not Jorginho immobile, bro. He's not a Jorginho immobile.
yeah, but
Like,
he started looking like that, and he was like, "Whoa, we're
Yeah.
not used to it." And he's young as well, so it's not like he's old and
Mhm.
his years caught up with him, kind of thing, like a Fabinho, yeah. And then
Mhm.
I started, and then Poch was saying, "I don't play players injured," and then all of a sudden you got the news that came out of
He's playing with a hernia. the
no,
entire year.
he's going. No, he said he was going to do the surgery, and then everyone turned on him for doing it before the World Cup, whatever it was. Do you remember before the Copa America they had? They say he always
Yeah.
wants to get ready for that. But for me, I think that just added more to the whole. I want that manager gone, bro. Like you're just messing with our investments or assets, whatever you want to call it. Because now you could put us back if he gets injured and we can't sell him. We don't get the best out of him. Now you have to go get someone that's like him. You get it? It just puts you back more. And Poch was supposed to be that manager that takes us forward, innit? And I think the whole no tactic thing and just pressing everyone man to man all the game, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, that for me just weren't really. We couldn't do much in it. So moving.
Do me
yeah.
a favor. I know Nems is a troll, but put Nems' comment up. The last one, not the Southgate one, but the one before that. One before that.
Is this the one you're talking about?
Nah, one up.
One up. So as you said, you spend 1 billion. That one.
Yeah.
You spend 1 billion to not win the league.
So all right, let me put this into perspective for everybody, okay? I hate this. This is what I call English stupidity. Okay? This is the only way for me to describe it for you, okay? English stupidity. All right? How did we spend a billion? How did we spend all this money without making any type of sales? How do we have this conversation? How do you have a conversation about spending when you're selling as well? Because like you act like all the assets we have at that 2 billion or whatever we spent, we still have it. Like we didn't just get rid of it and made a lot of that money back. Like people love to have this conversation about money and then don't have a conversation about how the money was spent and where did it go. Well, a lot of it went back into our fucking pockets because we sold those players. Like a lot of it. Okay? Like a fuck ton of it. All right? So like this whole I just This is what I call English stupidity. You want to be stupid? I'm gonna call you out for how stupid you are from now on. That's why I'm just start doing for you guys. Like I don't know how else to put it for you.
You want to be
Like,
stupid?
You want to be stupid? I will give you what you want. An answer to make you feel stupid. That's what it is. That's what it is, bro. I don't care. Good for him. He can be. He still gets the same tag of English stupidity.
Shared. You get
Shared.
man shared the
I don't
thing.
care if you can be American and still have English stupidity.
Oh my
Like,
days.
That's it. That's it. It's just the easy, lazy thing to say. You spent $2 billion. Yeah. Do you want to know how we spent the $2 billion and where that $2 billion ended up going? Like part of it went back into our pockets. Part of it, a good chunk of it actually, has gone right back into our fucking pockets.
I got told the other
So,
day,
like,
Joey. Oh, listen to this. I got told the
I
other
don't
day.
know.
Apparently, you can't make profits from academy sales. That's what the guy. I looked at him. I was like, "Listen, I don't know what stat you're gonna bring up unless you bring it and start telling me where I'm wrong."
No. Yes, sir. What you just said gets put into the category of English stupidity.
Alright, listen.
English
Let's be.
stupidity.
Alright, let's. We need to be kind to men's, man. These men are on
It's
the.
dark.
Nams, you good,
It's
bro.
dark,
I'm
bro.
just,
It's
you
dark. You know what I'm saying? This is what it is, bro. Life support. You're going into another international break. Life support, bro. On life
Yeah, I
support.
love mine, son.
They're on
I
life
love
support,
mine.
bro. Let's allow
I
them. You know what I'm
love
saying?
mine, bro. That's
It-
my guy, bro.
When you're on life support, you don't do the thinking. They do the thinking for you.
Yeah.
Innit? So it's like,
Yeah.
it is what it
You don't
is.
get to have you don't get when you're on life support, you don't even get the ability to have an opinion. You don't get an ability to have you are on life support. Somebody else gets to make that decision for you. Like you, that's it.
But this is the thing. I've always said, yeah, one of the reasons we knew we'd spend a lot of money is besides the whole Abramovich told them to spend money and part of that. You remember when he was like, you have to invest a certain amount. But at the same time, we got rid of the whole squad. It's not like we had the whole... You see where Klopp left and Slot came in? If that's the kind of team we had and then we spend $1 billion, it's kind of... We would be getting the same energy as what Liverpool's getting now with the players that they got in it. It's a bit mad. But...
Bro,
with
if you
us-
look at it like average spend per year, like overall between net, like just net spend, and I don't like using net spend
spend, yeah.
overall because I don't like using that. But if you just look at net spend of like what's sold on the books, like to what's been bought on the books per year,
Yes.
we ain't done more than anybody else. We ain't done more than anybody else, bro. We spend average 200 to 300 million a year. That's an average, right? That's average, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Bully purchase were stupid, but he didn't have no help. That's like
It's called a football
that's
manager.
Like me. Yeah,
That's
no,
what I called
it's
it.
not even that. No, it's not even football manager, bro. What are we doing? That's like me going to. That's like me owning a chicken shop. I don't know no fucking thing about owning no chicken shop.
So you're gonna try it, you get me?
I'm the manager of a chicken shop. I don't know nothing about a chicken shop.
Yeah,
I
man.
just know how a chicken's supposed to taste. But I don't know nothing about owning no chicken shop.
Yeah, man. Joey went and put the chicken on the shawarma thing, like the other day.
I did.
Man said that
I put
ass-
it on the fucking.
The
I put
spinning-
it on the stick, and it's spinning above the grill. That's how the chicken shop I know how.
A man said, I asked for fried chicken. Why are you putting it on there? But this is the point I'm making, though. This is the point I'm
Then
making.
you ask Boley, who's only dealt with like baseball transactions for like the last fucking, to do football transactions for 6 months, and then
And
you wonder why it didn't work out.
I low-key forgave him that season, yeah, because he tried to do
Oh,
the
yeah, me
experience thing.
too.
You know why, though? He done the
He
experience
tried
thing.
to learn things.
He
Yeah,
bought
he's trying to
Sterling,
learn on the job.
Koulibaly,
Yeah.
and then at the end of the season, he was like, you know what? My bad. I'm stepping away. I'm bringing
And
this
a lot
football
of that,
directors.
and a lot of that was Tuchel. A lot of that was Tuchel saying, "I want him. I want him, and I want him. And he went and got all of them.
Yeah, yeah.
That was it. A lot
The
of it
only
was
thing that
social.
I was scared that he might end up doing was getting CR7. That's my only worry. Now we got the
Yeah.
mini CR7 here with no ability, you know.
It's
Essentially, we did, but
Hey, if the mini CR7's gonna get me GA,
yeah,
long may it continue.
I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? I've been
Long
saying the
may
same
it
thing. I
continue.
said, listen,
Long may it continue.
yeah, but after that, obviously, we have a clear target in terms of the sporting directors and where they've not. Because this is the thing as well. In previous transfer windows, yeah, I was telling people, yo, listen, if you're not getting the right player, just don't get any players. You know, sometimes just don't waste the money. And if you're not gonna
Yeah,
get the
that's
right
how
player,
I felt about Marina, though. I felt more like that about Marina than I did about Bowley and them. Because bro, it's not like they haven't scouted the right way. I just think that they scouted a bunch of young players.
like TTM, you know, I swear that man said we signed Jonah Hill for Moneyball.
Deadass TTM, bro. That's the best way of describing it, bro.
Is that the guy who started doing the stats? He use the stats
yeah,
to get. Yeah. I remember that. I watched that. Yeah. But
Moneyball's a great movie, by the way. If you
yeah, I
haven't-
watched that.
if you haven't watched it,
Yeah, that's actually a good movie.
great movie.
That's what made Tuchel sacking even more of a surprise to all these players for him, gave him no time with them. Yeah, but then I'm pretty sure like at that point the what's it called?
TTM. It's somewhat fictional. It's somewhat fictional. Like that team did that, but there's just they enhanced it for movie purposes. It's not fiction. It's not totally fictional. Like they made it more dramatized, but that actually happened. Like the guy who was running the Oakland A's ended up moving to the Boston Red Sox, and they ended up winning World Series. Like it was partly real.
Yeah,
It was dramatized a bit. So.
but this is the thing as well. This is when you explain that to people, they're like, "Is that why?" We yes, we have to compensate for that stadium income that we're not getting, which is another problem, because they can't just use that. Obviously,
Or we'll be back into the same thing that we had with Roman, $2 billion in debt. That's legitly what Roman didn't give a fuck. Don't forget that.
yeah,
He didn't give a fuck.
You could tell even
These
after.
guys These guys aren't gonna let a business not at least break even.
Remember, even with his yachts. Remember when after he got sanctioned and that, this guy just he's letting the yachts circle around. No one can catch them. I've read something like probably last year where he was saying that he had this whole company for himself. Yeah, where he was just selling the yachts to.
I hear he's putting money into Galatasaray.
You reckon?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, it's
Under the table.
Yeah, listen, he's trying to be involved in this football thing. I think he just likes football, innit? And when you have money, one way or another.
Let's think about it for a second. If we still had Roman, don't you think we would have Victor Osimhen on our team?
Yeah, he'd probably find a way of getting him sold to us.
Yeah.
He'd be like, listen.
We would have Victor Osimhen on our team. If Roman was still here, Victor Osimhen would be playing for this football club. Now, Cole Palmer probably wouldn't be playing for this football club. Like, that's something that probably wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless Cole Palmer made it at City and then we buy him off City, innit?
Yeah.
But at that point,
exactly.
we'd probably be close to winning, and then it just helps the team a bit more. I think that's the difference in mentality. And obviously, look, there's some players that we're linked to, and I think going back to the Estaval thing, I think Estaval's just been clear from the beginning that he looks like such a very good footballer that everyone's kind of on board with that. Do you get it? And then it's the Brazilian thing, Joga Bonito, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff in it. Some people just kind of boom to that straight away. But then if you start looking at other aspects, I think if we, like, it's weird because it becomes an if, buts, and maybes thing, innit? Like, if we had the full squad, I wouldn't have seen ourselves perform the way we did. I'd be more angry. You know what I'm saying? People are like, why are you not angry for? That's what I got. Someone told me, like, why are you not angry? I'm like I'm missing. You were calling me Palmer FC, but now I'm winning games without Palmer. It's this, it's that. Do you get it? So, and we need some of the players.
No, wait a second. What right does anyone have to tell? What right does anyone have to tell us why aren't we angry?
No, because I'm a bit different though.
Who can tell us that?
No,
Why would anybody? No, I'm being serious.
I hear
though.
that.
I'm
I hear
being-
that. But it's just that
yes,
me.
here, this is not just a you thing, bro. Because
Yeah.
like I've gotten the same conversation. Like, why are you not angry that Chelsea hasn't done more? Okay, so let's talk about it just quick.
Mhm.
Like, why would we be angry
I don't
from
think,
last
it
year?
changes anything. I don't think that
From
me
last
being
year?
angry
No,
changes
just
anything.
based off of what happened last year, right?
Yeah.
Just based off of what happened last year. Why would we be angry? We had a first-year manager come from the championship. Us as a fan base didn't rate a lot of the squad, and he accomplished every single goal that we set out for him before the season started last year.
Yeah.
Top 4 and a trophy.
Mhm.
He went and got top 4 and he got 2. So in what reason would we be angry outside of the sporting direction of the football club? Like outside of what the sporting directors brought our manager who asked for a center back. Outside of that, why would we be angry?
Okay, I don't agree with this comment because listen, Elise wanted the Champions League. We couldn't give him Champions League at that time. So whether I don't, it's hard to say whether he'd come to Chelsea. Whether
I don't know
Roma,
if that's necessarily true. We probably would have had Elise.
you would. Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
because we were gonna get Elise the year before that. We did us not making the Champions League while we were still in the Champions League. That January that we went and got Madueke. We
Yeah.
were still trying to get Elise that summer.
Yeah. I remember that.
So it was 2 or 3 years of trying to get Elise, and we just failed.
Mm. So why wouldn't you be angry after getting UCL and getting signings, Garnetto and Kittens? I think
You just missed what I just said. I said outside of our sporting direction, right? Our sporting directors and what they bought. Why would we be angry with our football club?
that's a great question. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. I think we have a distinct
They
style of
went
play.
and got trophies. We all, for the most part, feel like our manager is the right person for right now, right? Not maybe for the future. If you feel like he's not going to win titles, that's fine. But for right now, to develop these group of players for where they are right now, he's the right guy.
I agree.
He is. He's the right guy. So like what other thing other than pointing the finger at the sporting directors, right? You, Win Stewart. What else should we be angry about?
I don't know. I think we have a distinct style of play. You could say we won the trophies. I think players have improved. There's also the aspect of players have been, some players have been managed in terms of coming back from injury, like a Reece James. That I'm saying, you can see that we don't force players to play in terms of getting them injured, kind of thing. You get me? And I think there's been improvements. And I never really expected much of Maresca because I can't say I didn't rate him. Just didn't
know.
People said he was a championship manager. I spoke to Leicester City fans because one of the drivers that used to pick me up all the time at work was a Leicester City fan, and he was like, "Bro, this manager's amazing, and you know how much they love him. He got them promoted and that." So, he was just one of those. But I think I remember that season clearly because I remember going on all the panels and they kept asking me, what if he doesn't win the Conference League, and what if he doesn't win this, and what if he doesn't get top 4? Would you get him sacked? And then at the end, he managed to get both of the targets. And then you and I spoke about this many times. We don't feel like they made the right decisions when it comes to the board itself in terms of getting the players to back him, because they've been telling us from day one he's going to be a so-called puppy, if you want to call it, or puppet. You know what I'm saying? Where he's just going to work with what he has, which is where most of the game's going anyway, right?
Yeah, but that's what literally every manager is doing nowadays. Nobody's a manager, everyone's a head coach. Let's just be honest.
Even Conte. You've seen the issues Conte's having.
There's only a few managers in football. Yeah, there's only a few real managers in football. Everybody else is a head coach.
Yeah, I agree. I think.
Wait. No. You don't get to skim over that. So outside of the sporting direction in one way, I just want a couple older players. It's not like I hate everything that we've done.
I don't even
It's
think
not
older though,
Joey.
Joey. Joey, I don't.
No. I want some older players. That's the only thing. I want some older players. I want a 25, 26, something like that. You don't even get 18-year-olds every single time. But so outside of the way that the age profile of our players, yes, because all of the players we bought, and maybe outside of Garnacho, I don't have a problem with. Buenanote's alone. That was my only other problem player that we bought. So yeah, what are we doing here? I rate my manager.
I hear it though. My only thing is
I rate the level of players that we're buying. We're just buying the wrong profile for certain positions, aka center back. My manager asked for a center back. What did my sporting direction do? They didn't buy him a center back. So I have a problem with that.
Oh, I think that's fine. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a problem with that. Do you know what I mean? I just think that, yeah, if you need the manager to, especially with,
honestly,
you know which content.
Yeah. Honestly, Mito, you don't listen to a word anybody says. You haven't listened. You hear, you don't listen. You hear, you don't listen. I sit here and complain about the squad building all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. You know, Joey's one of the guys that's been complaining about the squad building thing. He even had a list. He was keeping up how many days Jackson played by himself without having a second striker or someone to cover for him. Do you remember you were telling us how many years and days it was at the time? Like a lot of people just skim past that. And look, he's a United fan, so he's probably not even watched you that much to know what you've been saying.
Oh, if I know he's a United fan, I know he is.
Yeah, so
I know he is. I know who Mito is. He's in every one of the same chats I'm in.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he's one of those where maybe he just you know, there's some people just look at it from the outside.
That's why it's frustrating for me that he's even saying that. He watches me. That's why it's frustrating, because I know he watches me.
He goes, GGMU, we're ignorant wherever we go. But for me, I think the 49 signing was something I definitely didn't want. And the Buenanote one, I think, weren't really there. I think the 49 one though, Joey, I'm looking at it in a way where it's like, you listen, if he just gets GA and he does whatever he needs at the team, if he doesn't
we'll make
last,
our money back if he does that.
Yeah, if he doesn't last, he'll leave.
If he does that, get GA. That's all I ask from Garnacho. We'll get our money back, if not more. As long as he gets GA, bro, we're getting our money back, if not more. Big up.
Listen, but wait, I'm not. Listen though, respectfully waving as my guy, but we're not calling him Mew Mew and that. Yeah, well, we're not calling him Mew Mew, bro.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Martin Saeed cooked with that one. I think you and I also spoke about the Gittins signing, and we thought that profile-wise he suited us. But then if you look at what's going on, and obviously you know more about the German league, and in terms of him not playing from January onwards, whatever it is, since that manager came in, I think a lot of people leave that out and just look at what he's doing now, and I think that's also fair, because we need someone to do their job on the left. But I feel like I think after the Ajax Wolf game, I think maybe then he was like, okay, we might see him play. And then we just go back to Garnacho. Garnacho was like, all right, cool. But he's now getting the game.
Garnacho's now playing well, though.
Playing well. So whatever. So I have a feeling that...
Someone play well. Someone.
Yeah. But
someone.
It's mad, though.
Someone play well on the left wing. Because I know if I put Esteval on the right, he'll play well. So someone, one of the three of you, play well on the left wing. Like, that's all.
Before the manager decides, you know what it is? Before the manager decides to put a left-footed player on the left, and you both hold him bench. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's exactly.
I think as well that with him not playing so many games, I think he's also trying to get him match fit, because at first it wasn't just fitness. Like fitness, he looked good. He just confidence on the pitch. He almost looked like he was playing again for the first time. Do you know what I mean? Like when we saw him seeing him play, it was like the first time he's playing after like 2-year injury. That's what it looked like. But at the end of the day, for me, I think Garnacho, you know what helps Garnacho is his confidence, isn't it? He thinks he's so good that it
I
doesn't
think
phase
it's
him,
a
kind of thing.
little bit of confidence and effort.
Yeah, he will keep putting effort, and I think but then
he just went mute for me. Maybe it's my headphones.
yeah, maybe it's your headphones, but he just went. I don't know what was going on in terms of when he came in. I was thinking, yeah, this could be. I don't think he exceeded expectations or anything like that, though. I don't.
One sec.
Yeah. Big up the chat, though, man. Big up the chat. We got 34 likes, 22 in the building. Do you know what I'm saying? So we appreciate that everyone's turning up. I don't know. You know, I can't lie. I hadn't checked if people are live or not. So it's one of those things here where everyone's turned up today. So we appreciate that. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, Sunday. Mad Shaky got a hattie against Wolves. Never forget. Yeah, you there, Joey?
I don't think Mito he ever does, because I think that there's some players in our locker room that he respects too much to allow that to happen.
Yeah, like a Fernandez and that. Do you know what I mean? Like a Enzo Fernandez. Because remember, that Enzo Fernandez and that. Yeah, just put your speakers, bro. Just do your speakers, bro. It's calm. What we'll do is we'll just get your. Let me see what's going on.
No, my headphones died. That's okay.
Yeah, it's calm. It's calm. But Uncle Robert, I spoke to him the other day for the first time. He's out Igao, you know. I just clocked.
Yeah, he is.
He's actually out Igao. It's crazy.
He is. You're right.
Man said. So what happened is I went on Chez's channel. Big up to Chez, yeah. And then he asked us what our rating for the season is so far, and I said, like 4 out of 10. Now he was like, why? I said I still thought like we could have won certain games. If you put all the injuries and reasons why, whatever, put that to the side, we were still good enough in certain games to win some of the games. Do you get it? That we won some of the games based on stupidity and things that can be avoided, yeah? So because of that, and because of where you and I's expectation were before the season started, kind of like we thought we could be better, what could have been higher. I said 4, innit? Because I thought 5, but then red cards and that put it down to 4. Because meaty, but then lower. He was like, nah, 7 out of 10. I was like, bro,
What season?
So far can't be a 7 out of 10. Because even though we could, because remember, if you look at the table, yeah, considering we've technically been bad this season.
Five or six, maybe. No more than 6. I don't even like probably 5.5.
He said
Just
7.
over
He even tried to do 7.5, you know. And
maybe 5.5.
I was like, yo, this is crazy. But
Maybe like 5.5, bro.
yeah, so
But we are third, realistically.
you're third,
so.
but it's still a thing for me, yeah, where I'm looking at it thinking the way we should fix this. The way we should fix this is that we just do it in a way where we still got the echo. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, I guess that's what they're saying. I
You
don't know what to do.
You see that the little knob on your microphone, yeah? You can reduce the gain on that. So just reduce it a little bit more and it should be calm. It shouldn't be picking up
I don't know
any.
if that's reducing it or.
Yeah, so it depends. Depends where the minus and plus is.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Okay, they said it's gone. They said the echo's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, so besides that, for me, I think it's just one of those things, innit? Like, I think we could have done better. And then, look, even United's close to us. And they were supposed to be very bad this season. I get it. They're quite high on the table. And we had that at the end of the season on the patch where we were 12th. And then a couple of games we were 6th or whatever it was. So the table's closer. And I think us thinking we just third, it looks better than what we feel like the season's gone, innit? And we could have been first. That's how I'm looking at it. Do you get what I mean? So that's just me wanting to do better. You know what I'm saying? In terms of wanting to do better in the future.
I think Rob he wears them sunshine glasses. You know what I'm saying? Like the yellow tinted glasses.
No, the rose tinted. The rose tinted glasses.
No, the yellow tinted.
Why the yellow?
No, I'm talking about yellow tinted, right? Because the yellow tinted ones make it feel like the sun's always shining.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Like
Everything's
you look
good.
like everything looked like the sun shining. You know what I'm saying? Like that's Rob's idealisms. Is like the sun is always going to be shining. Like that's Rob. That's Rob. That's how Rob lives
I'm
his
listening.
life.
I'm listening. One sec.
You know
I'll
what
be
I'm
back.
saying? That's literally how Rob lives his life. He lives like, oh, I get to wake up and the sun's up. I'm good. And like that's just he's good with it. And like, you know, and God bless him for that. You know what I'm saying? God bless him for that. Like that's just what it is. That's Unc. Pastor Unc, son. Pastor Rob, bro. Like Hakuna Matata settings. Bro. Bro. Yeah,
I agree with that because I remember he was like, he said, because I remember this, yeah.
No worries. Yeah, exactly, son. That's straight. Yo, that's Rob Deadass, bro. That's Rob Deadass, bro. Deadass.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was like, if Palmer was there.
I'm gonna call him Timon or Pumbaa next time I see them, son. One or the other.
Hey.
Yo, Prodigy, you get the pick. Is he Timon or Pumbaa? What do I call him next time?
That's Somali Flame, by the way. That's what he said.
Somali Flame?
Yeah, he just
Somali. Fucking. Is it Timon or Pumbaa for sure? Yeah. He's definitely Pumbaa. Timon? Alright, Timon. We'll call him Timon next time.
Timon. Okay.
We'll call him Timon next time.
You know what it is, yeah? Man said, yo, listen, we'll do. I've seen people do like 50-50, yeah? So what we'll do,
Rob is definitely Hakuna Matata settings, bro. He is definitely Hakuna Matata settings. Shit.
Listen, you might as well do the poll, innit? We done the poll, mate. You know what I'm saying? We done a poll. So it's fair, because I'm seeing
Which one is Rob? Which one is Rob? Timon or Pumbaa?
But
which one is Rob?
You know what's funny though? He goes, he said because his argument was if Palmer was there, we'd beat Sunderland, and if Palmer was there, we'd beat Brighton or we'd beat. And I was like, but that's if buts and maybes, isn't it? Like it's hard to. We've lost games with Palmer there, so it's a bit. Do you know what I mean? We drew the game against Palace with him there, so like. It's not always him adding, obviously it's going to make our team better, but it doesn't mean that we're going to win games, innit? So, I'm smoking a big bowl of opium as we speak. Tip Reds with me. These one, bro, I've seen the emergency streams.
Yo, I need someone to do me a solid and give me Don's face on Timon and Rob's face on Pumbaa.
Yo,
I need that.
we got the perfect guy. I'll message him later.
I need that. I need Don's face on Timon, and then I need Rob's face on Pumbaa. Actually, Ches might be a better fit for Timon. I think Ches might be a better fit.
See, everyone's asking already. You know who Jun is?
I think Ches might be.
Now, do you know who Jun is?
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm doing this, because I know that there's someone in your chat that's going to be.
Jun is the guy who made the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air Mons one in my chat on the WhatsApp.
I know there's a guy, bro.
Yeah, he does it all the time. He's not here.
I'm telling you, either Don or Ches is. Don is Timon. I think Don is Timon. Actually, let's do Don. Don is Timon. Ches is Pumbaa. Or not Ches is Pumbaa. Rob is Pumbaa. I need Rob is Pumbaa. Someone do me a solid. We need to find something for the terrible three. We need to find something like a terrible three, or we could do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So we could do that. We could do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. We could do the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, bro. All of
Join the Royal Navy.
Blues.
Join
We
the
could put them
delinquents.
all in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yo, yes, sir. Who would be in the Ninja Turtles? We got 3 of them right away. We might as well put our boy CB in there just for the bants. I love CB, by the way, but put CB in there just for the bants.
This is just banter, people. You know what I'm saying? It's not personal.
Yeah,
Before everyone starts
band,
saying these men are just doing.
Just for him to be a part of it, for it to be banter, I feel like CB just needs to be a part of it. And then what would be the last one? Chat, who would be the last one? Do I end up being a part of it? Do I end up being the last one? Just for the sake of it? Who's the last one? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So someone said this. Someone said, Mido said, Don, Evil, Cecil, and CB.
The whole Holy Trinity.
Oh, Evil, Cecil's Ches, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Joey, Don Rob, and CB. Wab
The
Wab
Teenage Mutant
Bumba.
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, Nem just trying to rattle you the whole time. Man said Wab Bumba Robert Timo.
Yeah, of course.
Man said I'm smoking the
Jimmy, yeah,
21.
Jimmy.
Man said
Nah,
Jimmy.
Jimmy's not a part of that. Jimmy's like,
Nah. Jimmy, I can't see Jimmy being part of that.
nah, Jimmy's not a part of that.
Nah. Nah, we can't put Jimmy a part of that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He can't be part of the blue mutants. Oh, Portugal first one 4-1 first half. I guess Vega scored, Ramos, Neves.
That's the 4. We got the 4 though. We got the 4.
Five.
The 4 is CB.
Joey can be Master Splint.
I love that idea. I love that idea.
Hey, that's funny.
Oh my god.
You know what's mad, yeah, Joey? I'll clip this part up here, and then I'll get the Teenage Mutants on the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm gonna get Jun to get it with the knowledge that we're talking about. I'll get that done.
You have Don, Rob, CB, and Ches.
Who's Donatello? What have I missed? Let me check.
Is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I'm Master Splinter. That has to be the fucking meme, son.
Man said it's a sculpture. Bro, I don't know what this Donatello thing is. Nah, Husam's not part of it. If you're gonna do that's the Liverpool bit. That we would have to do like a Mount Rushmore, but not like that. But then
Nah. Hussam would have to be like. Why am I blanking?
You know what's funny? Northside calls him Alan from Hangover.
He would have to be like Shredder or something like that.
Shredder.
Nah. Pull up Krang. Pull up Krang on your screen. Krang. That's Hussam. Hussam's big ass head is Krang.
Hey, listen, one sec, guys. This one. Hey, that's
you put
crazy.
Hussam's head in the fucking in the belt.
In the belt.
In the belt, yeah.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's Hussam, son.
Hey,
Why is Hussam's a fucking big ass head in the belt?
Oh, that's funny.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. I can't lie. That was the funniest thing, you know.
that's it.
Waving has killed us with this one, bro. That must be.
I don't mind being trolled, son. I have no problem being trolled, bro. I have no problem.
Someone said Lord Dreg. Let me see.
Lord Dreg. Who sounds Lord Dreg?
Like, this is Lord Dreg. Hey, this is crazy.
Yo, pull up a big picture. Go to images.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Lord Dreg.
Yeah, Lord Dreg.
Where is it? One sec. I've got the thing here.
Nah, Hussam is definitely Krang, bro. We gotta put his big ass fucking head in the belt.
You and
Yeah, you could say Sisse. Yeah, you could. Yeah. You could. It was. Yeah, let me check this one as well. What? He said this one.
No, Eisen. That's from a different show.
Yeah, Eisen. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, mate. Not that one. Usama's Yakub. Who's Yakub? Nah. 8 a.m. hearing Liverpool wanted Ordonez, we hijack it. Oh. Is that what happened? I don't know. I just woke up and I saw.
Yeah,
Um,
they tried to get or
so
they tried to get.
essentially, we got a
Yo,
left-sided
there's
centre back.
something with this kid. Something with this kid. He's supposed to be. He's supposed to be ridiculously good.
Oh, by the way, Joey, yeah, I ended the poll and it's 75% Pumba. Yeah, it's 75% Pumba.
That's right.
Hey. Let me see what else. No, Alan from Hangover is the funniest. Yeah, Northside calls him Alan from Hangover, you know. I was like, yo,
Who?
that's Hussam. He called him he called I remember when he said that, and that's when he had that hairstyle edit that we just seen earlier, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. It is funny, man. Big up to Hussam, that was actually funny. You need to know who your Eisen is. He talks like him. I'll have a look later. I think, to be honest though, you see that left-sided centre-back thing, because he turned, I've seen him and I was like, oh, he's a left-sided centre-back, you know. I was like, we need one, but not that young, you know what I'm saying? He's not coming now, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, for me, at the end of the day, especially in
It's
the
supposed to be really good, but who cares? He'll be in our fucking U21 team for the next couple of years, or he'll be
Yeah,
at Strasbourg in a year.
yeah, I can't wait for our players to come back in it so that we can. For me, before I end the stream, yeah, you see the Barca game and the Arsenal game, bro. We need to win the Barca game, because remember, we're not really in a good position, having dropped points against Karabakh and that. So that's become a thing where we need to win the game. I think that's one of them. And obviously Arsenal's Arsenal, innit? We ain't won there for time. We got the 5-1 beaten and all that, even though I had Gilchrist and that at the back. I think that people even messed up. I think Arsenal fans tried to troll Maresca and saying that 5-1 he was the manager, and it turns out it was Poch. You know what I'm saying? They tried to say that, bro, that's how you know. But look, I said, yeah, that we can cause them problems. Do you get it? Like, I think we can cause them problems. I think a lot of people are doing this thing, going there too scared. I 100% think that we can.
That's not definitely
cause them
not.
problems.
That's definitely not gonna be us. I'll tell you that. That's the one thing about this team. Like the only game that I've ever seen Maresca manage scared is against Pep.
Yeah.
It's the only time I've ever seen him manage scared.
Yeah. So, yeah, man. So for me personally, in that aspect, I feel like it's perfect time for us to go there and actually get our wins in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we got Burnley first. I don't like this whole glossing over Burnley. But I think because those games are so big, we keep looking past Burnley. But we better go there, make it easy. And I feel like, I don't know, do you think that the manager's going to play both, what's it called? Do you think the manager's going to play Fofana in all three games? Or just Barca and
He ain't playing in fucking.
Burnley? I don't see him play Burnley.
He ain't playing at Burnley.
I've seen that Badiashile could be back, but I don't see him playing either. Unless he gets minutes off the bench. Maybe we'll see Palmer off the bench. Maybe. Just probably to get a match fit, but I doubt it. Even if I don't see him play.
I think we should probably start Josh in that game.
Yeah, we can play Josh. That's fine with me as well. I don't mind. I think we should just go there, get out 3 points. And then we look forward to, you know what I'm saying? We look forward to, you know what I'm saying, the Barca game and then Arsenal in the weekend, innit? So, listen, big up to you, Joey, for turning up. I have to go as well. So thank you for coming on. You made it funnier than I thought you would end up being. But you know what I'm saying? It made it more fun. Because even though the chat's always elite, but I think sometimes everyone's busy, innit? Instead of me hitting up or up last minute, I either like to plan it, or if someone's there, then it is what it is, innit? But so big up for you for pulling up. And yeah, man, I think we'll just send you lot to Northside, innit? Northside's live watching the game. What's it called? The Portugal game is 5-1 up at half time. He's probably cussing everyone because apparently Ronaldo hasn't started in. They're winning 5-1 at half time. Do you know what I'm saying? Vega scored. Everyone else has scored, innit? So he's happy. So
who are they playing?
Armenia. But obviously they lost against Ireland the other day, innit? So just one of them. So he's obviously he's not playing because he got sent off. So he'd probably start him if he could. So it's just one of them ones. But Appreciate everyone that's turned up. Make sure you hit the like button if you haven't.
Yo, be on the lookout for my FIFA streams. I'm gonna be starting to do FIFA streams a lot more coming
Joe,
up here in the next
I
either
still
today. I
still
might
doing
start them today. I don't know. Either
I-
today or, but
yeah.
I might be streaming daily.
I still
way
doing Football Manager streams or not?
No, not yet. I haven't started it with the new Football Manager. But
Okay.
yeah, just be on the lookout for my FIFA streams because I'm gonna be
Yes.
starting to do them a lot,
Yeah,
very
so
frequently. That's the idea.
Joey,
Very, very.
Joey's link is in the title, so if you click that now, you can make sure it's Wob Sports. And the link that I've just pasted in the chat is for your Northside stream. Go over there, tell him the YASSERTV raid. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.